One of the questions I get a lot of the time is write by hand or by software. One question. That's one question that you may ask, which is best. And in the course description, I actually recommend using a bit of both. I actually recommend there being a pencil and a sketching pad of staff paper for you to use. I also um, want you to learn how to use various software to do your music because both methods actually have pluses and minuses, and I want you to be familiar with both. Personally, for me, I use software for the majority of the music. So the majority of the music that I do, I use um, uh, a hybrid of programs. Finale is the main one, but there are several others. I use pencil and paper rather, for periodic sketching. Uh, you know, if, and of course, if I come up with an idea in the car, or uh, of course in the back seat of the car, not while driving or anything, but if I come up with ideas while I'm out, maybe I'll have a small sketch pad with me and write ideas down. Also, I don't always write the notes down. Sometimes I won't have staff paper with me, but what I will have are these little tiny legal pads. And what I'll do is I'll start writing instructions to myself on, okay, which instrument enters where, how do I want this particular idea to sound, and I will describe my music to myself in written form that way. So that's another way you can do it as well. But I do use the pencil and paper for periodic sketching. What I want you to try, this is for your homework, for your action item, I would like you to try both methods and see which one works for you. This could be done either after this lecture or after the next lecture or at the end of a section. But I do throughout the course want you to experiment with doing both because number one, developing musical penmanship rather, is good. And also being able to use the software to communicate effectively what you musically want to create is important as well. Plus, it saves you the middleman of having to hire a copyist. So, in any event, go ahead and let's try looking at the different methods and see which works for you. I use Carta manuscript paper. It's available on Amazon. I may link to it in the resources section here. But I use that for sketching, and then in the next video I will show you the programs that I use for scoring on the computer.